So how can we improve access then? Well, here's a case study. This is from the UK. So the CYIAPT programme focuses on training psychological therapists to work effectively with children and adolescents in mental health services and in educational settings, so schools, where children and young people can receive treatments within their schools more quickly than they would in a clinical setting like a hospital or a doctor or a psychologist. Psychological therapists receive routine training in parent-led CBT and other evidence-based treatments such as graded exposure and behavioural activation. So essentially, this is a really effective model to broaden access by delivering treatments through other avenues like schools, because all children attend schools and they can receive this treatment more quickly than they would if they were on a waiting list for a hospital. Another example, how can we improve access, is through technology. So this is another case study from the UK, and they studied online delivered therapies and how they could increase access. And they collected data from children aged 7 to 11 with anxiety, and they surveyed their parents, and they were all from a variety of demographics. They found that over 80%, and that is 4 out of 5 parents, were comfortable using technology, and over 80% believe that online therapy would be at least moderately helpful. And over 80% thought the access from treatment from home was fitting with their other caring and work responsibilities, and they found this beneficial. So clearly, this is evidence to show that online therapies done from the home, done from your computer or your phone for children is beneficial, and parents perceive it as positive, as do children. On the other hand, parents also expressed concern with having no therapist contact, as well as concerns related to security and privacy. There's another thing to consider, which is that this study was carried out in the UK, where technology and internet access is generally quite reliable. However, if you look more broadly, one weakness of this study is it didn't take into account parents with unreliable internet access, lack of access to computers and other devices. So thinking of parents, particularly from low-income households, who might not be able to access this technology. So how can we improve access via technology, and what are the potential benefits, and how do they break down the barriers that we spoke about before? Well, online therapy can minimize stigma-related concerns associated with receiving help, both for children and for their parents, and this is particularly true with anxiety. And it's particularly relevant for those communities in which stigma around mental health is present and stigma around receiving therapy is present. Furthermore, online therapies have been shown to reduce the literacy demands on parents and offer engaging and varied delivery formats. So essentially, the therapy models that are on offer through the online therapy services for anxiety or for depression can be quite engaging, which means that children might be more likely to engage with it and improve their symptoms. And in practical terms, we've spoken about, they offer an increased flexibility for parents, for children, and for young people, which improves treatment cooperation and the likelihood that someone will complete a course of treatment.